Alright, and we're back in. Again, I'm not sure what deck they're playing, but I'm sticking to Dragapult. Get ready for a lot of this on the channel, by the way. I'm a big Dragapult fan, as it turns out. I don't know if it's going to be the best deck in the format. I don't know where it's going to fall overall. But, like, I'm genuinely enjoying the deck enough to put, like, a lot of time into it, and I really want to make sure I focus on it. So, having the opportunity to test against any decks right now is, like, huge for me. I really appreciate it. Testing is tanking my win rate. I was plus 12 over 50%. Oh dear. I didn't know the victories and losses both got counted actually. With they got counted with testing against friends. Because weird, nothing else seems to. Very glad we see an Arven in hand, by the way, because otherwise we've got a bit of a weak start here. Okay, so we're back on the same deck. Knowing there's a 60 HP Chimchar to bully at some point is very fun. So I'm not getting any audio, which is weird. I feel like I should be. Oh, and I also turned the desktop audio off as well, so it's not even going to pick anything up. I guess you get a quiet version of live, but we'll have gaming. We'll have music on in the background. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I just messaged Kaya while I took a quick break there as well, and said to her, Don't worry if you hear me randomly talking when you get back. I'm testing, and she just said she's almost home. She went off for brunch at like 9:30, and she's only just getting back at 1:45. Oh dear. Oh well. I mean, Artisan as well, by the way, very big for us here. If I've got the option to retreat into anything else, I might take it. The problem is, I don't want to lose... So what have we got here? We've got Buddy Poffin option, so we can get 2 Dreepy. We can get one more thing off this, and then we evolve. So I think we go Natu off this, double Dreepy, and then we keep a Dreepy in the active to do evolutions. I think that makes sense. I think that makes a lot of sense. Buddy Poffin. Oh, no TM evolution! Oh, no! Oh, this is a problem. Alright, I think Defiance Band may end up coming up here, but I think we take the Rescue Board, just to be safe. And then, I think we actually play a little bit differently than planned then. I think we grab a Dreepy, but we also grab a Tatsugiri. We put a Rescue Board on the Tatsugiri. We'll attach a Fire Energy to Dreepy. Then we've got our pivot, and that's fine. The real problem is not having a TM evolution here sucks, but if we get stuck, we do have Scoop Up Cyclone. We've got Arven for next turn as well. We missed the supporter, but that's kind of fine based on what we have available to us. And we end turn, and we get a big door slam on the audio. Hi, Rue. It's okay. She's come back with wine as well, so it's a weird brunch she's been on. Nothing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Marks and Spencer's as well. Bloody hell. Very nice. Oh, more mail turned up. Oh, that's weird. Have we had mail turn up earlier? I'm sure we did. Now 2 more have turned up. Unless I'm talking about yesterday. I'm still, like, not 100% aware of, like, what's going on half the time at all. My brain is just, like, scrambled. Okay, so if we can get a... if we can get a evolution here, we'll get to a boy. You know what I'm talking about, chat. If we can get to what we need to get to, we're going to be in a good place. So, I think Arven's probably the right call here. We're asking for a lot, though, off the Arven, because we haven't really got a usable... I mean, we could go Forest Seal... Nest Ball Forest Seal Rotom. But then what am I looking for? Like, I can grab Xatu. But then we're still hoping we draw into a lot of stuff there. But I suppose if we end the turn with a Rotom option, that's probably not the worst idea in the world. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I think that actually makes sense. So if we end up stumbling here, then it's actually fine. So we'll Star Alchemy. Didn't use attract customers either, which is probably the smart play. We'll grab Xatu. And then we can use that to power up a Dreepy. We could take a one prize knockout early here as well. Which is kind of tempting. Oh, those cards would have been really good. God damn it. Well, Clairvoyant Sense onto a Dreepy then. Boop. Rare Candy, okay. And then nothing else helpful. Perfect. In that case, we will get rid of Iono. Earthen Vessel for the Fire and Psychic. Hopefully Xatu lives. If it does, we've got the option to evolve next turn. Do we commit or do we spread? I think we spread. Just to make the opponent think a little bit. And then instant charge, and that'll be the turn. Little bit annoying, but it's fine. We can get around this. I think this works. I'm kind of... I think I'm doing that thing again where I'm kind of like spreading energy a little bit just so I've got options. Realistically, I probably shouldn't because we've only got Clairvoyant Sense with Psychic and we can't really... So if the Dreepy with the Fire Energy goes down, it's not like we can Psychic Energy to the other Dreepy and be fine. We probably should just full-on commit. It's probably the smarter player. Ooh, what's the balloon do? The stage 2 Pokemon this card's attached to has no retreat cost. Was that supposed to go on the normal? This isn't an awful hand. Like, if anything gets knocked out, we've got Nest Ball recovery. Man, we have to deal with that quick, huh? You may discard a fighting energy from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 120 more damage. That's pretty good. Damn. It's still not stage 2. Okay, so we need to clear that quickly. The positive we have right now is... It pauses! There's no Numel in play. No other Numel. So if we knock out this Camerupt and want to knock out the Chimchar, then knock out the Infernape and just do a bit of spread, I think we're absolutely fine. That Camerupt needs to come down. I'm glad we kept a boss, or didn't get rid of a boss, so we know there's still one in deck, but man, we could do a fine one. Did I just get scratched for 10? That's so rude. We've got the Fire Energy, which is good, so I think we're not going to have to worry about energy. Not energy, you know what I mean, chat? You know what I mean? So let's check how many bosses we got, because we are going to have to Tatsugiri for a boss here. We're also going to need Rare Candy. We need a lot, actually. Like, I don't think we get the evolution this turn. We need a Rare Candy. Is there any way we get ourselves to a Rare Candy here? I'll tell you what would be great, Scoop Up Net. We can get to a Rare Candy, but, like, we can't do much else. I don't think Boss helps us in this situation. What's the retreat cost on that? It's just 1. I must think we Iono and just see what we can find. Like, we've got we could do evolving these Pokemon. Like, this is one of those rare situations where Lance would go incredibly hard. Just trying to stabilize them a little bit as well. There's a Scoop Up Net, but like we can't do anything with it. God damn. 1 NG to Pokemon. I think we might as well just instant charge. Okay, so next turn we can get to a Dragapult. In fact, I'd love to see a knockout here, because Counter Catcher into Dragapult would go incredibly hard. The only way they're doing that, though, is putting the Camerupt into the active. It's whether they put the Camerupt into the active early or not is the next question. I think we definitely go for the Chimchar next. Yeah, while there's no other... This could be for the Rotom, right? For the Xatu. Okay, makes sense. I mean, at this stage, the Xatu can go. We've got 2 Dreepys powered up. It's going to take 2 turns to knock out 2 Dragapults, at least. Then we just manually power up the other one. So Xatu isn't a problem. If I was doing anything, if I was going for the prize race here, I would be going for the Rotom, personally. The Xatu's bait. If it was discard more energy, I would absolutely be going for the Infernape instead here. Okay, so we know we've got the evolution. That's fine. We'll let them have their 1 knockout. Cool. And Defiance Band is very funny. So we'll go Arven and grab an Ultra Ball, which we only have one of, so, you know, let's not think that we're in a fantastic position here. Get rid of Xatu, and we'll get rid of a counter catcher. So yeah, we've got 2 bosses, so we can get rid of a counter catcher, I think. Give him the Dragapult. Red Candia into this Dreepy. Go for the Drakloak. Is there any reason to Artisan at this stage? Probably not. It's more for deck check than anything else. Dreepy Manaphy Xatu. I don't think we need enough one down. We keep the bench space clear. Keep that thing on us. Go for the Recon Directive. I mean, might as well. It's not like we have a choice to not do it. Then we'll Phantom Dive. Knock out the Camerupt, knock out the Chimcharts, 2 prizes. We won't take 2 prizes next turn, but we can set ourselves up for 3 the following turn. Or 3 over the next 2 turns, I should say. So put 60 on the Bibarel, knock out the Infernape, given the option. Knock out the next thing, finish off the Infernape. There's the other Drakloak as well, which is handy. Having a second normal ready to go was the issue. Because this same logic, and I'm sure this applies to a lot of like single prize decks that set up in a similar way to this, is festivals like my granted example. You always want a second Applin or Diplin on the bench ready just to move up and take the next space, then you load up the next one. Like it also is true in like decks like this. Any deck with like any setup that isn't big basics, you always want that Pokemon on the bench ready to go, especially if it evolves. So not seeing that as an option, and we pointed that out quite quickly. I think that's very important. I'm not sure why they're running the Salandit. I think, unless it evolves, I think the Call for Family might be the logic, but there's better Call for Family Pokemon. Like, much better Call for Family Pokemon. I'd rather have the Froakie. So, we haven't got boss, but we can... I wouldn't say we can get to it. Never mind. We'll take the Infernape. We'll go for a Recon Directive. Given the option, I'd love to have the Drakloak ready to go here. Or the Dragapult ready to go. We'll take our Manual Attach. Recon Directive. I think Lumineon's probably handy. Yeah, never mind, okay. Yeah, the right was on the wall at that point. And now the fish is just hovering. Awesome. Thanks, fish. Cool. Alright, we'll be right back with the next one.